it. Yo, this be Ali G. I is from England, which is basically a shitty version of America. I has come here to Los Angeles, or as it is known, the Big Apple, to spread the knowledge and maybe even born a Kardashian. Apart from Chloe, obviously. Some fool out there say that LA ain't classy. Well, if that be true, then how comes I is sitting in a jacuzzi in the back of a limousine with two girls who cost me $60 each? And this one over here said she'd play with me beast and tickle me balls for another 20. One go mas!
By the way, is there any way you could do it for 14? Is there any way you could limit it to 12?
Check it. People has been reading books for millions of years, but thanks to new technology, now they is able to write them as well. That is why I is off to New York to sell some book ideas. Boom! I has written a romance book. The title is A Kiss on the Lips. Not those ones, you dirty devil. Normal ones. Who knows hoes more than anyone else in the world? Me. This is written from a man who has boned over 6 bitches. And 9 if you include fingers and thumbs. It's called The Crown. Story is this. Some terrorists come into the UK and they manage to stick a grenade up the Queen's punani. And like, I's got 48 hours to get it out.
Now, I didn't quite hear what you said. Where has this bomb been hidden?
In her puni.
That's a little bit off kilter. That's more of a thriller espionage, and I do primarily science fiction.
All right, well, I can set it like on a spaceship. Does you know how much money the film Lord of the Rings has made?
I have no idea.
Literally thousands of dollars.
Hundreds, millions of dollars.
Me is gonna write a book version of the film Lord of the Rings.
But there is a book called Lord of the Rings. The movie was based on a book called Lord of the Rings.
Problem is, when bitches is reading it on the bus or in a library, them don't have the privacy to strum their own banjo. You know, flick their own baked bean. So the answer is that this book stimulate not only the mind, but also the punani. How? I'll show you. It vibrate.
I would say this would be a first in publishing. I've never heard of anything like this.
Here is the story. It start off, President Bush and his missus, Laura, they is opening a swimming pool. She sees the lifeguard. She look at his face. Nice. She look at his bling. Nice. She look at his dong. Very nice. We's all heard of World War II. But did you know that a few years before that was something called World War I.
Yeah, sure.
I've got new interviews with Germans in that is gonna like throw a whole new light on the whole thing.
Contemporary Germans?
No doubt. They was students staying at my mate Ricky C's mum's house. Me asked one of the girls if her granddad was Arnold Hitler. You know, the one with the small tash?
Yeah, I know who Hitler is.
No doubt. Because she had, like, you know, a similar one on her. So me was chatting to her, and the moment me said it, she'd get up, put her panties back on, and I ain't never heard from her since. Explain that.
You'd have to explain it. I couldn't explain it.
She speak like this. I can't think like this. My husband is the most powerfulest man in the whole world, probably. The only reason him went and did that war with Iraq was because I made one comment about what Saddam Hussein's cock must be like. Interesting. Got one other book idea.
What is that?
I is going to write President Bush's autobiography.
You're going to write his biography?
Autobiography.
Well, yeah, okay. Why would he even consider listening to you?
3 words. $5,000 cash.
That means nothing to him.
All right, $5 billion.
Where are you going to get $5 billion?
That's where you comes in. Is you up for handing over some cash?
Well, I think the most, you're not going to like the figure because it's so low, but
Yeah.
at this point, the only amount I could possibly give you is $50 to sign this book.
I'll take it.
In Kazakhstan, country music very popular. Dolly Parton, Johnny Cash, and Cyndi Lauper. Girls just want to have. I learned how to be country music star. Dziękuję.
Dance up to the middle and back.
Step
Come on.
forward.
Walk on up and back. Come on back.
Up. Step backwards.
Back up, back up. Okay, to move your whole body. There you go.
Can I teach you Kazakh music?
Yes.
Yes.
We do a dance with a line. Very nice.
Okay.
A first move is, how you say, go for a walk with the hands. Yes? And next, beat the gypsy. Beat the gypsy. How you call a man who do with another man?
Homosexual?
Yes. You walk like homosexual. No, you like this. Yes. Yes. With a smile. Do you know Kazakh music?
No, I'm not familiar with it.
Do you know Corky Butchik?
No.
He is a #1 star. This song, Bing Bang. Bing bang, dang, 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 dang. Bing bang bang, dee da, da da da, dee da dee da ding. You know this?
I do not know that, no.
Please, Mr. Wagoner, can you teach me how to write a country song?
I'll try. I'll tell you some tips that maybe would help you.
It is a story
about my first wife, Oksana. This is a song about my wife before she died.
How did she die?
She died in a field. Bullet from a hunter. Because
an accident
of her size, he thinks she a bear because she have much hair on body too.
Okay, okay. Go ahead, excuse me.
My sister make my family very proud. Should I write about her?
Sure.
She was voted by Almaty Chamber of Commerce as a best sex in mouth. She is number 2 or 3 prostitute in the country of Kazakhstan.
But that's wonderful.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
Because that's a talent too.
Yes.
You know.
All right, everybody, let's show them how we do it here in Tucson, Arizona. Please welcome, all the way from Kazakhstan, they are Borat and his Cowboy Astana Band. Give them a nice round of hoot and holler and applause.
This is a song called "Ne mogu zrobić domofon." It means in my country there is a problem. In my country there is problem, and that problem is transport. It take very, very long. Because Kazakhstan is big. Throw transport down the well. So my country can be free. So my country can be free. We must make travel easy. Then we have a big party. In my country there is problem. And that problem is the Jew. They take everybody money. They never give it back. Throw the Jew down the well. So my country can be free. You must grab him by his horns. Then we have a big party. If you see the Jew coming, be careful of his teeth. You must grab him by his money. And I tell you what to do. Everybody, throw the Jew down the well. So my country can be free. You must grab him by his horns. Then we have a big party. Throw the Jew down the well. So my country can be free. You must grab him by his horns. Then we have a big party. Thank you.
Wagwan. Politics. Everyone has heard the word, but what does it really mean? I don't know. But the people round here knows. Is democracy all that?
I think one of the famous politicians, Winston Churchill, once said that something like that democracy is the worst form of government except for all the others.
That's right.
And I think what he meant.
That's right.
I think what he meant was that's what he said. It's the worst form of government except for all the others. Others like dictatorships and totalitarian. He was talking about Hitler and Stalin and sort of comparing what it was like to live in these other systems that didn't have democracy.
But in England we don't have democracy and we do all right.
England is a democracy. You have democracy. It's just a little different
carry it
from
out
ours.
differently.
Well, does you live there?
I've lived there in
I've lived there
England.
too.
Well, I've lived there all my life, so I think I know a little bit more about this than
you
you.
do
Okay.
a lot more.
I'm sure you do.
You know, like, do you know England is part of Great Britain?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, where's the capital?
The capital of which? Of
England.
Of England? London is what I thought was the capital.
All right. All right, so he does know your stuff. So why does so few young people vote?
Part of it is that they don't believe that their vote matters. They've got other things that they want to do with their time.
Wouldn't it be more better, instead of having a voting age, just saying, all right, if you's got pubes, you can vote?
I would be willing to try it in some smaller way, first as an experiment in something like that, and seeing if we did that, how that would work.
What does you think, Professor? Could you do that and just say, yo, if you've got pubes, you can vote. If you can't, you ain't an adult?
Well, one of the questions is, how do you prove that?
Well, I'd check the girls, all right?
Regardless of what anybody says about you, when you reach 18, you can vote.
But why 18? As we say on the street, if there's grass on the pitch, let's play.
But that has nothing to do with you being responsible for yourself.
Does you not agree if there's fluff on the muff, then she is old enough?
I suppose, you know, in some way, if you're saying if a person is able to have a child, does that person get to be able to vote?
Shouldn't clever people get to vote more times than stupid people? Because I don't see any reason why I should get the same amount of votes as somebody who's an ignoramus.
I think that's a question that has challenged people for, hundreds of years. And so, no, the answer to your question is no.
Is it true that more people vote for the winner of American Idol than voted for the president?
All I know is that about half the people who could vote for president vote, and about half don't.
So legally, should Ruben Studdard be president?
Okay, you have to remember, on American Idol, you can sit there at your phone all day and call every second, okay? It's not one vote, one person.
Does you think it's because he's black that he ain't president?
No.
It's different being president.
It is much different. And, of course, people in the entertainment arena have become president. Ronald Reagan was a big Hollywood star.
And it's just happened again. Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was a big movie star his entire life, he started out and ran for governor of California.
Weightlifter, too, remember?
I think he's got it wrong. He probably played a role in a movie where he was a governor. He didn't actually become a governor. It's make-believe.
Actually, he did become a governor.
No. Just because he plays a Terminator, it don't mean he is. I used to think that he was the Terminator. Then, when I saw him in a different film, in Kindergarten Cop, we realized that obviously him weren't.
He is now governor of California. Honestly, I'm not lying to you.
So who's your guy that you hope is going to get president now?
Kerry, John Kerry. I'm supporting him.
But ain't that ridiculous? I mean, he's a very good actor. He was good in Pet Detective, whatever. But why should he have the right to be president? Just
you're thinking about Jim Carrey, I think.
Well, whatever. You said Jim, we said John, whatever.
John Kerry, different person.
Different person.
Different person.
Different person.
I know it's a different person. Is on-screen personality and him off-screen. I'm sure he's into politics.
No. I'm not campaigning right now for anyone who has been in a movie.
20 years ago, women didn't have the vote, but nowadays equal. Does you think in 20 years' time, animals will have the vote?
No. I don't think that.
Why not?
It would be so hard to be able to prove that almost every animal that we know about could understand what they're voting about.
Wicked. Keep it real. Respect.
Very fine.
All right. Respect.
Take care.
Respect.
Respect.
Yep.
Respect.
Respect. Wait a sec. Hello? Who is this? It's Harper Collin.
Harper Collins.
Who is this? Harper or Colin? Colin, what, you wants to offer me money for the book that you has heard about me doing? How much? £200,000? What? Yo, listen, I won't chat about it to anyone else. I needs to decide right now, does I? All right, give me 1 minute. I is just in the bath. Safe. Give you a ring back. Thank you. Does you know who that was? Another book person.
Yeah, but they wouldn't do that like that over the phone.
Well, them did it. Them did it. You heard it. You heard it. The camera.
They would send a written contract